Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis. Of course, on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever and ever. Clippers, they won 126 to 89. This game was over in the first quarter. Clippers 21 and 24, 3 games below 500. They came a long way. We'll see if they're able to get above 500 by the end of next month. 13 and 9 at home. They improved their home record significantly. And then the Brooklyn Nets are 12 and 32, 6 and 15 on the road. 38 to 14 in the first quarter for the Clippers. 30 to 23 in the second quarter. They did lose the third, 29 to 28, but they also won the fourth, 30 to 23. I'm going to go through this quick because the Nets didn't really do much, and like I said, the game wasn't close. Michael Porter Jr., 22 minutes, 9 points. He went 3 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. One of his worst performances, if not his worst performance as a net. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 25 and plus minus, got some good looks. Just couldn't throw him down or put him down. He did make some easy ones, though, but not enough of them. Nick Claxton, 24 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 6 rebounds. That was basically the most in the starting lineup. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals in the block, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 28 and plus minus. Terrence Mann, 20 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 16 in plus minus. He was out there scoring and trying to find a way to help the team as much as he could. That's all you can do. Anyway, Drake Powell, he only had 5 points. He played 25 minutes. He ended up going 1 of 6 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3, but he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 turnovers, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds out of the 3. No personal fouls in the minus 18 and plus minus. And Yegor, he's going to take a lot of threes. He went 3 of 10 from 3 and 3 of 11 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had the most points in the starting lineup, and it was only 12. That's a low bar to clear, but that was the highest that they can produce in this game. 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 12 and plus minus. Jalen Wilson, 20 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a plus 8 and plus minus. He went out there and tried to do what the starting lineup really couldn't do. He did a good enough job, but at the end of the day, you still want more from him too. EJ Liddell, 4 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 1 from the field. He made a 3. That was the only shot that he took. He had 1 steal, no personal fouls, and was a minus 2 and plus minus with no turnovers. Zaire Williams, 21 minutes. He had 7 points, but he went 2 of 6 from the field and 0 of 3 from 3. He did go 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had a decent game. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 23 and plus minus. And then 26 minutes for Danny Wolf. He played the most off the bench, is why I said it that way. He also took the most shots, which was 13. He didn't do a good job of scoring them, though. He went 3 of 13 from the field and 1 of 7 from 3. But he did go 7 of 8 from the free throw line and had the most points on the team with 14 because of that. He also had 7 boards. That was the most on the team. He also had 4 assists. That was the most off the bench. He also had no turnovers or steal in the block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 22 and plus minus. Day'Ron Sharpe, 20 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 4 steals. The 4 steals ended up being the most on the entire team. And he usually doesn't do that, but it was good to see somebody out there scrapping and competing to the best of his ability. He's strong and physical, and he did a good job of scoring in the paint. 1 block for him, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Tyrese Martin, 14 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a minus 16 and plus minus. Ben ended up playing 17 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. 4 turnovers, 1 steal, no personal fouls, and a minus 24 in plus minus. And then you look at the Los Angeles Clippers. Um, they did a fantastic job of moving the basketball, getting to the rim, making sure they found the open men all game. And when they needed to score in ISO, they was able to do that too, which we knew they was capable of doing that. 25 minutes for Kawhi, 28 points. He dominated the game. He went 9 of 17 from the field. He shot a lot of threes, didn't make a good amount of them. He only went 2 of 7. But he did go 8 of 9 from the free throw line because he kept attacking the paint, kept initiating the contact. He was able to create some space and get some mid-ranges to go too. And he's really tough as a scorer right now. He's one of the hardest players to guard in the NBA right now. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a plus 14 and plus minus. John Collins, 26 minutes, 18 points, 7 to 14 from the field. He went 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It seems like you're getting this basically every game, which is why you traded for him and why you wanted him, because he can do this. He did have 5 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 3 steals. It's good to see him continue to play hard defensively. That's something that people question throughout his career. 1 personal foul and a plus 3 and plus minus. Ivica Zubac, 23 minutes, 11 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 10 boards. He ended up having a double-double because of that. That's what he's going to try to do every game. It worked mainly in this one too, but he didn't take a lot of shots in this game and still made majority of them anyway, which is a good thing to see. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus. And then James Harden, 31 minutes. It ended up being the most on the team. He had 19 points. He went 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, and 10 of 10 from the free throw line. They always need his scoring, but they also need his playmaking. He had 8 assists, and he found guys throughout the entire game when he was playing. But he did have 5 turnovers. He usually has a lot or close to a lot every game. 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and a plus 22 and plus minus. Chris Dunn, 13 minutes, 2 points. That ended up being the most in the the lowest amount in the starting lineup, but he also did play the lowest minutes. He went 1 of 3 from the field, 3 boards, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Everybody in the starting lineup got a rebound or more, and everybody in the starting lineup got a steal or more. That's really great to see also. 2 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. 3 points for Nicholas Batum. He shot a 3. It was a tough one, but it went in, so nobody complaining. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul, plus 32 and plus minus. Brook Lopez, 18 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field. He ended up having a night where they didn't really need him to score much, but it was good to see him make a shot though. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 blocks. The 2 blocks was the most in the game for the team. He also had 1 personal foul and a plus 31 and plus minus. Yankic, 7 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, plus 2 and plus minus. Jordan Miller scored the most off the bench. He had 23 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 10 from the field. He missed his only shot from 3. He did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Had 7 boards. 7 boards was the most off the bench. He really was attacking, really was going at the Brooklyn Nets defense, and they ended up working out for him even defensively because he had 2 steals and 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a plus 25 and plus minus. And then you look at Kobe Brown. He played 7 minutes and had 2 points. He went 1 of 3 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a plus 2 and plus minus. And then Patrick Baldwin Jr., you don't see him get on the court as much. It's good to see him play. 7 minutes for him, 8 points. He went 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. We knew he could score when he came into the NBA because what he did in college and high school. And it's good to see him score in the NBA again because you don't see him play much. 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and 1 personal foul in the plus 2 and plus minus. Kobe Sanders, 30 minutes. That was the most off the bench. 9 points for him, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He did a good job of attacking the defense in multiple ways, whether that was getting to the basket or getting near it. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal. 4 personal fouls for him. That's a lot, but he did finish as a plus 23 and plus minus. And Cam Christie, 14 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. His only shot that he missed was a 2-pointer. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers, and a personal foul, and was a plus 10 in plus minus. And then you look at the comparisons: 78 field goals taken by the Clippers, 56%, 85 taken by the Nets. Yeah, they took more free throws, but they only made it at 34%. They also took more threes, 43 3-point field goals, 21%. That's really bad, especially because they didn't shoot the ball that great from the field. 25 3-pointers, 48%. 25 free throws, 88%. 29 free throws for the Clippers. They made theirs at 90%. They shot better everywhere on the court, including the free throw line, compared to the Nets. And then the Nets only had 36 rebounds. The Clippers had 51. 20 assists for the Clippers, 23 for the Nets. 19 turnovers for the Clippers, 16 for the Nets. And then 12 steals for the Clippers, 14 for the Nets. 5 blocks for the Clippers, 4 for the Nets. 7 offensive rebounds for the Clippers, 9 for the Nets. 27 defensive rebounds for the Nets, 44 for the Clippers. 15 personal fouls for the Clippers and 19 for the Nets. And this was a game where, man, it was miserable for a Nets fan because they got completely embarrassed in this game. It was never really close, never really too interesting from the Nets. Nobody really had a great game. Nobody really had any highlights. Nobody really did anything that caught your eye. You just seen a lot of turnovers, a lot of dunks, a lot of threes, guys getting crossed up, laid up, and they also was getting hit, with jump shot after jump shot. And it was just a game where it was over quick. And then they should have memory loss in this game, quick memory loss, fast memory loss, short-term memory loss, whatever you want to call it, because this game is forgettable. This is one of them games where you don't even want to remember it. You want to forget that it happened because it was just that bad. And if you're a Clipper fan, you got to be happy. Getting closer to 500, getting a chance to be a play-in team, and being a team that has not gave up or quit on their season, even though they had every reason to do it, besides for their own livelihood and career and for their own pride. They showed you that you can come back in a long season and still have a decent record and still have a decent amount of respect around the league. So I'm happy that the Clippers are playing great basketball. James Harden can play, Kawhi can play, and his guys a decent supporting cast. Worse than what we thought, but the young guys are stepping up and playing in their role. Everybody knows what they're out there doing and trying to do, and they're not stepping on each other's feet. They're communicating, and they're trying to go out there and play the best game that they can play on both ends of the court, and you have to like and enjoy that. I like the Clippers coming into this season. This team don't look like what I seen before the season started or how I even thought the season would go for them. But at the same time, they have a lot of games still left to play like every other team, and we'll see how they end their season. But I'm not going to tell no story to you. They have been a great team to watch these last couple weeks, these last couple months at this point, and let's see if they can keep it up. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, hopefully.